What's up YouTube, Day here from wargames, bringing you another budget from the Legendary Dragon collection, and this time it is Odd Eyes. Now there's a bit of confusion in the last budget deck, so it is £30 or less. Now this translates to about $40 and it is for the deck as a whole. Now with this one we're using two Legendary Dragon decks because there was no need to go into a third a third Odd Eyes deck. So like I said, it's quite straightforward and simple. The same rules apply as well. We are giving away one of the Odd Eyes decks, one of the Dark Magician decks, and one of the Cyber Dragon decks from the new Legendary Dragon deck. So check that out from the opening video that's coming out at midnight tonight UK time. So about 6 hours from the release of this video for your chance to enter and win one of those. As you can see, we've got the alternate arts as well because I couldn't not include these. Now what I will say is that this deck is focused mainly around the decks we got in the legendary, the cards we got in the Legendary Dragon decks. Yes, you can mix this with Pendulum Magicians to make it stronger, but this is focusing and making it as pure Pendulum, Odd Eyes Performer Power kind of mix as you can. So without further ado, let's crack on and show you what the deck has to offer. So we start off with two Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragons. Again, new alternate art, really nice and cool. We play two Odd Eyes Arc Pendulum Dragon. Now, you can go for a third if you want. You're best off getting it as a single rather than as a third deck, to be totally honest, unless you want more of the cards for your other decks that you're going to be building. Play double Odd Eyes Mirage Dragon, double Odd Eyes Phantom Dragon, which again is now become legal in the TCG, and double Odd Eyes Persona Dragon, which again has also just become legal in the TCG, thanks to the Legendary decks. Can't even pick up the card. There we go. Thanks to the Legendary decks, so that is now legal as well. So that is it for the Odd Eyes kind of engine on itself. We then play double Noble Dragon Magician. This is purely to access our synchros. You don't have to play this in here, but it works quite nicely with the pendulums themselves. Then we play triple Pendulum, Perform Power Skullcrobat Joker. Again, all these cards are in the Legendary deck, so they're not too hard to pick up. These two coming up now, two Pendulum Sorcerers came out as a super, so they're relatively cheap to pick up, and they're quite useful in the deck that works with the Perform Power engine, which comes up next, which is Lizard Draw, which is a common, so really cheap to pick up, and then Guitar Turtle, which is kind of like your draw engine, to kind of move the deck along, get a bit more draws going. Again, relatively easy and cheap to pick up. These came in the structure deck, so Perform Power Odd Eyes Light Phoenix, Perform Power Odd Eyes Unicorn, and Perform Power YUGIOH Gold Golem. This obviously helps out massively for your fusion plays, and I think it's a really cool and nice addition to the deck. Last up is double Astrograph Sorcerer, because it's a level 7, it searches out anything that, when any of these get destroyed, it can search out and replace it. And it's just a really cool card to be playing in the deck. Again, like I said, because it's a level 7, it helps the consistency and the synergy with the deck. Again, it didn't come in the structure deck, but it's relatively easy to pick up through trade or picking it up through price. It's probably only about £2 or £3 each. Probably get the pair for a £5, if not less. So that's it for the monster lineup. As you can see, quite heavy on the Pendulum build, which is kind of what you want. And then we're playing the spell lineup. So spell lineup, we play triple Wavering Eyes. This is to like help get your Guitar Turtle out of the Pendulum Zone. Obviously, search your stuff out. Common, they're about £1 each. You can probably get a playset for about £2. Probably translates to about $4 or so, maybe a little bit less. You don't have to play Wavering Eyes. You can drop these out for like a Pendulum Core if you want, but it is still quite useful in the deck. Next up we play triple Sky Iris. This came in the Dragons deck, so these are all really easy to pick up. Same with Terraforming, because Iris is really important because you can pretty much search out most of your Odd Eyes deck, including your Odd Eyes Fusion. We then play triple Dauntless Alliance. Again, got a reprint in the Dragons deck, so it's not hard to get this at all. We then play double Spiral Flame Strike, because it's really cool, strong card to play, especially when it just says control an Odd Eyes card to target. So your first one is control an Odd Eyes card to target a card on the field and destroy it. Add to your hand a level 7 Odd Eyes monster from your deck, or face up level 7 Odd Eyes Pendulum monster from your edge deck. So that helps add your cards in that you need to. And then double Odd Eyes Fusion, because Odd Eyes Fusion can be used in multiple ways. Obviously using it as a normal poly, the searchable effect, and then the fact that if your opponent controls 2 or more monsters than you do, and you control no monsters, you can use monsters from your extra deck to summon it itself. So very important on that one. Now, the best thing about this extra deck is it can use everything. It uses XYZ, Synchros, Links, and Fusions. So, we're going to start off with the XYZs, and we'll start off with the Dark Rebellion XYZ Dragon, the new alternate art. I'll bring it close to the camera. When it focuses, it does look awesome. All of the new alternate arts are basically the dragons in action, in a sense. So, I'll start off with the Dark Rebellion Dragon, and then we'll show you, where are we? Show you the Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Again, obviously it looks like it's just flying through the air, really, really cool. And then, of course, the Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. These all came in the extra legendary decks, along with the alternate art Odd Eyes, which is right there. So it's really, really cool. Anyway, so we play those. We then play a Big Eye, because if you steal your opponent's Link monsters, you're opening up options for yourself there already, so it's not a bad one to be going into. Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, again, to help you with your Odd Eyes Fusion plays. Perform Age Trapeze Magician, I think it's a really, really strong, cool card. I just really, really like it. It's only a rare as well, so you can pick these up relatively cheaply. Double Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, again, it's just so strong in a deck. It's really, really helpful and useful. And then a Supreme King Dragon Dark Rebellion, just because it's really, really cool. So, like I said, you can take out the Clearwing and the Dark Rebellion if you want. Probably more so the Dark Rebellion and the Starving Venom as well. But because these are the legendary decks, I wanted to get all the alternates arts in there to show you guys. We then play the one Proxy Dragon and the Deco Talker. Obviously, Pendulums don't have too much of an issue going into Link monsters because they can flood the board with a numerous amount of monsters. Go into a Link monster, they go to the extra deck, and they've opened up spaces for themselves anyway. An Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, a Performer Power Gatling Ghoul. You don't have to play this card, I just think it's really, really cool to play it, it's quite fun. An Odd Eyes Vortex Dragon, if you did want to cut it, I'd probably put Vortex Dragon to 2, because it helps recycle your extra deck. And then finally, Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom. So, to get into the normal Venom, you can use Odd Eyes Fusion. To get into this one, you just tribute off 2 Dark Pendulum monsters, which the deck has abundance amount of, so it's very, very easy to go into. Now, pretty much, these lot here got reprinted, so did these lot here. So the only ones that didn't get reprinted is Big Eye, which is really, really easy to get. There's so many prints of that. Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon, again, quite easy to pick up. Perform Age Trapeze Magician, again, quite easy to pick up. Deco Talker is probably your most expensive card from the extra deck, about $2 to $3, depending on where you look, so probably about $4 or so. And Proxy Dragon is only going for like £1, £1.50 in the UK, which is like $1, $1.50, give or take. So, we do keep this as budget as we possibly can, and I hopefully now explaining it in like dollar cents and, of course, in Great British Pound cents, you can kind of see the difference between the prices of the deck, so that they kind of minimises the confusion. And like I said, if you're going up to someone and you go, look, I just want to buy your entire Odd Eyes deck off of you, it's going to be even cheaper than that, obviously, than buying it as singles. So, that is it for the deck profile. I hope this helps. I hope this gives you kind of like an idea of what you want to do. Now, I'm not saying any of the decks from the Legendary Dragon decks are really, really poor, or if they're meta-defining, but you're getting 3 really, really cool decks, loads of reprints, so it's more for those that don't have the decks already, and it gives you a bit more to play with. I definitely enjoy them. Obviously, I was going for the Dark Magician stuff. The Odd Eye stuff is always a plus, and so is the Cyber Dragon stuff as well. So I hope this helps. I hope this gives you an idea about the deck and kind of a structure to kind of build with and work with. All around £30 or about $40 to try and keep it budget for you guys out there. And these can, obviously, what you got to remember is these can all be adapted to kind of counteract the meta, which will probably be spirals coming up in the next 2 weeks. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys. Oh, just before I go, don't forget to check out our opening of the Legendary Dragon decks tonight, because you will obviously get a chance to win an Odd Eyes deck, a Dark Magician deck, or a Cyber Dragon deck, and it's very, very simple, so don't forget to check those out. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, share, because that's the only way you're going to be able to keep up to date and know exactly when that Legendary Dragon deck video drops and be the first on it. So, until next time, guys, as always, happy dueling. If you like that video, why not check out our other videos available? We've got more deck profiles, pack openings, and of course duels. And don't forget to click on the most important button of all, that subscribe button, right in the bottom left hand corner.